When I'm with my girlfriend and we're making love, sometimes I think I get in that space of um, where I'm just following my body, kind of, and where I'm just, the whole body just feels like it's on some kind of wave, and I don't even know how it looks like, and it feels like I'm just floating somewhere. Um, but a few times it happened that when I was in that state, that my girlfriend kind of stepped out, and suddenly I realized, like, hey, I'm on my own here. And what she gives back to me is she said, I lost you there. Would you have a clue what happens there?
So, what I think happened is that you lost your presence, and that it depends on the sensitivity of your girlfriend, but that you got lost in your own sensations, your own feelings, uh, just a little bit above the threshold that was acceptable for her to stay in to the vibe, because she's giving you the trust to take care of her if she's in her surrendering mode and you're taking the lead. And when you're pulling back because it's so nice what's happening, what you're saying, right? You feel your body's doing the thing, but she can't feel you anymore because you close the loop in yourself. Maybe you had your eyes closed, probably. Mm-hmm. You had your eyes closed, so you'll be just feeling this, and maybe she looks up, maybe she had her eyes closed before too, she looks up and she thinks like, where are you? I'm here. You don't see me anymore. And then she loses the connection. And that can be painful. And then if it's just a little bit, she knows she will come back. She can maybe bridge this gap by giving you a little bit more trust and think, okay, he'll be coming back. But it also means, like, because you're not holding space anymore, no one is holding space at the moment, it means she can't let go as much anymore as before, because someone needs to hold space, someone needs to create a safe container. So it means she'll be holding a little bit of space for you, even though if she's in her feminine. And it doesn't mean that that's a problem, but it does mean that she can't let go completely anymore. So I think that's what happened.
Yeah, beautiful, yeah. Well, and so this is why maybe my question before on finding this balance between being present or being in my masculine, being present, and also being in touch with everything that happens in my body and surrendering to that. Yeah.
So I think you're already doing a great job, that you're in this part where you actually already feel that you can trust your body and go, and probably your feminine is very well developed as well, so you can probably surrender very well too. That's great. And there's not so much like an answer, it's more like the more you go deeper into this, the more you will realize that even if you feel this, you can still feel your own body through your girlfriend. So you'll be still with her. It doesn't mean you have to look her like into her face the whole time. It does help if you actually have your eyes open. She doesn't have to have her eyes open the whole time. I know with Tantra, they often say like you have to look each other, and then I see people that just start like trying to stare each other to death. You don't have to do that. She definitely doesn't have to do that, but it does help also if she sometimes looks at you to help to get the energy through two bodies flowing. So, but if you stay with her, looking at her, or maybe if you're holding her like this, obviously if you hold her like this, you don't have to have your eyes open. If she can't see it, that's fine. You can just really feel everything in your body, but you're still trying to learn yourself to feel your own body through her body. And if that works, you'll realize that you don't need to lose yourself in your body anymore, because you can actually lose yourself in your girlfriend's body. And a good friend of mine always said, like, the women have the key to to divinity. So you basically hitchhike through her sexual and sensual experiences up through the mythical, the totally, the mind-blowing epic sex that people can have. It goes through the feminine, and in a way it makes sense, because if you would say the feminine is total surrender, the masculine is holding space. If you are holding space, how can you get to that state of total openness with the feminine? You need to have the feminine part too, so that's why you want to have it through her. So what you actually experience is like you lose yourself a little bit in the feminine, but I suggest see if you can stay with her, lose yourself in her feminine while giving her all your part of masculine holding space. And in the end, you'll see there's no difference anymore. And so having said this, this is how I would say Thrive that works. Also, and that's something I've seen happen a lot with people that are in Tantra. They learn, like their men learn how to hold space, to be present, and the women react strongly to that because they're not used to men that hold space. And but they do it so much all the time that their battery runs empty. They just get drained. So I would definitely suggest that it's also important to switch roles now and then. That for you to lie on your back, do nothing, and for your girlfriend to hold space and play with you in whatever way she feels like tickling you, kissing you, having sex with you, whatever, but that she is the one taking care of you, and you just can lose yourself in yourself. And the good thing if you do this is not only that you can recharge your batteries, but also it makes her realize just how difficult it is for you to hold space. And it makes you realize just how challenging it can be to surrender to someone that's not present. Because when you are lying there and she'll be playing with you, and because she may be more used to letting herself go and losing herself in her body, and you'll be the one looking up and you'll see a woman that's, well, somewhere but not with you, you'll understand like, fuck, that's painful. I'm here trying to totally relax and totally trust you, and you don't see me anymore. So it really helps to understand the challenges of your partner if you switch roles sometimes.
Beautiful.